The world has how many untold secrets? The power of nuclear weapons is the power of stars. In the universe, there are even more terrifying forces, like a black hole, antimatter, dark matter, and so forth. Compared to those forces, any bomb, just a gentle waxer. If humans acquire one of those powers, the world can be instant, gasified. That's just as the Wenji said. There are many very terrifying forces in the universe, even the most powerful nuclear weapon currently available to mankind. In the face of these cosmic forces, it's just a gentle candle, not even a candle. So today, I will mainly introduce these terrifying forces to you. One of them, super new explosion. If nuclear weapons as we know them today could be enough to destroy a city, it's an entire country. But the power of a supernova explosion, it can make the entire planet, even the entire planet, back to the starting line from scratch. And a supernova explosion mainly refers to when a star, when you are about to reach the end of your life, when its mass is explored to the extreme, it will transfer all its own substances, erupting outward, produced such a violent explosion. The energy released at the moment of the explosion, it is equivalent to the lifetime of the sun. All the energy released, even through the light released after the explosion, can instantly transform the surrounding area of more than 1,000 light years, illuminate and last for months or even years. That's the earliest record of a supernova explosion. It was during the Eastern Han Dynasty in our country 2,000 years ago. In the later Han book Astronomy, there are records of supernova explosions. According to the ancient accounts at that time, 185 AD, October in the Eastern Han Dynasty, a new star has appeared in the sky, as big as a hat, bright and colorful. This star spent the next 23 days, hanging high in the sky during the day. Then came June of the following year. The star disappears. Therefore, according to modern astronomers, around 185 AD, it did happen once. Extremely rare astronomical wonders. Therefore, objects as large as a bamboo hat observed on Earth. That's what happens when a supernova explodes. Raw sky vision. This is similar to the strange stars recorded in Chinese history books. Is a high match? The strange stars that people saw at that time. That's probably what that supernova looked like. That supernova explosion is so powerful. From the entire explosion process, will release a powerful ray. This ray, we Earthlings call them gamma ray leopards, the most terrifying force in the universe. Until the recent 1967, it was only observed by astronomers. The characteristic of its power is that, in a very short period of time, quickly reached the commanding heights of energy, and it fades away very quickly. In the process of releasing gamma rays from the leopard, the average duration is between 0.1 and 1,200 seconds. That's within this range, less than 2 seconds of radiation. The astronomical community calls it the short leopard. The gamma rays of this leopard, 30% of the universe. And the origin of these short reports. Currently, the mainstream belief is that the above several celestial bodies merge, such as neutron star mergers, black hole merger, even black hole evaporation. Anything longer than 2 seconds is called a regular explosion. They make up 70% of the universe. and they form the source of frequent explosions, mainly from the end of the star, triggered by a supernova explosion. So, whether it is the universe or us humans, the gamma-ray packet is a burst of energy from the universe. Extremely terrifying ultimate weapon is used to destroy an entire planet, even the terrifying energy of an entire galaxy. The energy of a single photon within its rays, that's hundreds of thousands of times the sunlight. So, if within this blast range, unfortunately, there are planets or constant, if the star is swept by this ray, then everything on the planet runs smoothly, will be turned upside down. It's like taking our planet, for example. IF. There was a supernova explosion near the Earth. If you are not fortunate enough to be swept by gamma archery, the Earth will lose its entire ozone layer. So, the Earth lost ozone. After layering this protective cover, radiation from all directions of the universe, there will be no waves directly into the surface of our planet. So, explain, F. The entire biosphere could be doomed. It's hard to imagine such a terrible disaster. In fact, the Earth has really encountered our Earth. In 440 million, such unlucky things have happened before. At that time, the gamma shooter in the universe swept the Earth. The energy of the archery suddenly causes 85% of all life on Earth has gone extinct, and the remaining 15%. It has also directly become an endangered species, and this big secret event, also known as tripod, Ding Daming's great secret of Ordovician creatures. These are so devastating. Most of them are of great quality, triggered by the star alone, but in the universe, most are two-star multiple star systems. So those small stars near the explosion point can also be affected by it, causing the detonation of similar forest hearts. So, in this boundless universe, the most indispensable thing is the celestial body of perseverance. Just in our galaxy, there are between 100 billion and 400 billion stars, the sheer number of. Even if you use the metaphor of as many as a cow's hair, it is also impossible to act on it. So, on a cosmic scale, these gamma transitions, it's like the light that we see every day, every hour. It's happening everywhere in the universe. But don't be so timid, because our universe is huge. Throughout the observable universe, nearly 93 billion light-years in diameter. So as long as the face of the Earth is not so dark, our civilization can go on forever. Even the stars around us, most places, now an interstellar, at least it has something to do with us, to 0.50 million light-years. So, no matter how brilliant the fireworks are over there, it will hardly hurt our planet at all. Because the tip of this tongue, the greatest threat to us, is from our galaxy, the internal location of this hometown. So the further the galaxy moves towards the center, the higher the frequency of supernova. And most supernova explode. Exists in the galaxy, diameter 64,000 light-years. The current diameter of our galaxy is approximately 100,000 light-years. So, in the long-term research data of experts, we humans, currently in Silver, suburban location of the River Ceres parapet, it is relatively safe and suitable for the continuation of civilization. So, don't worry too much. That's in the description above. I don't know, everyone. Did you find an interesting law? In our lives, most humans strive for more convenience. G's life will choose to squeeze into the bustling urban area. On a cosmic scale, it's the exact opposite. The more barren the country, the more we verify the development of civilization. Therefore, if you want to find the wisdom of human Dubai, why civilization? What do you think? Will they be the same as us, living in the outskirts of the galaxy? Because in our human understanding of the universe, uncertainty about the location of the center of a galaxy, in the trillions of rows of the Milky Way, about every 100 years, it causes 5 to 6 bursts of supernovelty. So, some of you have to wonder, if these cosmic scales, other disasters happen so often, so why are we humans still able to live in peace? That's because we live between celestial bodies, in a galaxy with vast space, on the scale of celestial volume, with 100,000 light-years of Milky Way flag. The space is still quite empty. So, according to the current supernova explosion on Earth, from the distance range of harm caused, 8,000 light-years is the coverage of a supernova explosion. So, this also means that stars within 8,000 light-years of us, a ticking time bomb belonging to our planet humanity. And these crises we humans, the ticking time bomb of civilization, there are currently 2. The first time bomb exists in the constellation of Fire. This star is called Shinjuku Temple. It's the end of a year on the shoulder of Fire. Red supergiant. His mass is far greater than 15 times that of the Sun. And most importantly, he is only 640 light-years from our Earth. That deep rust wire that could explode at any moment. It is currently the greatest threat to humanity in the universe. That second ticking time bomb, it comes from the Father Carina, is a star called Haishin-2. His distance from us, 8,000 light-years away. Precisely located at the edge of coverage. But don't be too happy. Although he is very far away from us, but the mass of the star, 100 times higher than the Sun. So, if he really explodes, it's not just at the level of supernova explosions. It was a polar supernova explosion. So, let's talk here. Don't worry too much, because space is huge. Of us and these supernova, it's not just that there is a huge distance, and at these distances, there are countless celestial bodies contained in the middle of each other. Therefore, if these horse rays are not operated by external force, aimed for our planet, the probability of such a disaster occurring, in fact, it is very small. But a few more years later, when the Sun's energy is completely exhausted, it's hard to say if human civilization still existed at that time, and still in the solar system. You feel that when the time comes, our descendants, how will we cope with that disaster? Welcome to leave a message in the comment area. Thank you for being here. See you next time.